Hey there, I'm Sarah, and I want to take you to the Plant Haus in Kerrville, Texas for a little plant browsing. I was on my way back from West Texas to San Antonio, and if I ever have a chance to stop and check out this local nursery, I jump on it because I always find some kind of hidden gem here. This is a large lipstick plant. I think that they have good prices because that one was $9.95. And I don't find name tags in some of their plants when I'm plant browsing here, so it forces me to look up what the plant is, but you know what? That's okay because learning is fun and so is research. But they do have really great prices at this particular nursery. Look, $7.95 for that cacti. Such a good price. This is a large plant, $39.95. Can you imagine how long it would take for a plant to get that large? So I can understand why it's $40. Now this was a gorgeous plant. This is the shark tooth epiphyllum, $39.95. It was really large. I thought it was a good price for that size of plant. They had lots of variety of cacti. So unique. Their planters were also adorable. I saw a few that I thought I should buy that. So I'm just gonna let you take in the cacti. That pot is $199.95, but it was really cute. I love this. I think one of my sisters would have loved this. She's starting to collect cat planters. The golden monkey tail cactus. I love this plant. $24.95. I'd seen one at my local nursery a few months back. I think it might have been like $29.99, but it was about this size. So this place has great prices. I think this looks like a rainbow hedgehog cactus, but I'm not sure because of the price is a little higher than I've seen them, so I might be wrong. These were really nice looking plants. Nice looking cacti. Just so unique. I can see that those would be like great statement pieces in any collection. This was also very cute. I don't know the names of them. I do know this one is also another golden monkey tail cactus. They're just so cute. And that one was a little bit more expensive than the one I showed you previously. And this is kind of like their workbench area. I always find great HOYAS at this location. And so I'm kind of making my way over to the HOYAS. But I was stopped by some pretty flowers. Pretty orange flowers. Orange marmalade crassandra. This nursery is very full, but I wouldn't say that it's overcrowded. Like they have just the right amount of plants in stock. These are all the citrus plants that are blooming and making this room smell amazing. Here's their sansevieria or snake plants. They had quite a few different varieties. I liked this one because the leaves were so large. And $24.95, that's not too bad. This is a peace lily, a huge one. I have killed peace lilies, but I've always said if I find a variegated peace lily, I will get it. And I saw one. I have never seen one that was for sale other than being in a botanical garden. And I was so happy to see this, but I didn't feel it was like in that great of shape. Doing the voiceover and looking back now, I do kind of regret not getting it. But it was nice to see one IRL. Nice healthy ficus trees, and here is the Hoya section. They always have great Hoyas at this nursery. I've gotten quite a few great Hoyas. One of them was a variegated Hoya carnosa compacta. It was beautiful back in the day. This is a Comingiana, $7.95. That's not bad at all. And then here's a nice full pot of Ficii for $14.95. And then these intervariegated Kerrville, nice hanging basket, $49.95, I believe. Yep, $49.95. They were heavy, very, very full. And then the hanging baskets, a large hanging basket of Hoya Bella. It's $21.95. I got a large basket of Hoya Bella from here once. This is a hanging basket of the Ficii. So beautiful. I love the veins on those leaves. $31.95. Not bad at all. And then this is the green Huschkeliana. It was full of peduncles and blooms. I was so impressed, and they had a lot of them. So this one, you see the blooms. This one was a yellow one, and I believe the pricing on these were $34.95. I was really impressed by these, and I knew I was going to have to circle back to look at those plants a little bit more. This is a holiday cactus Melissa, or Christmas cactus. These blooms are gorgeous. I love the white with the little pink centers. And then I wanted to look at the other side. Here's some Peperomias. Sorry, I'm spinning a little bit fast. I didn't see what this plant was. I thought the leaves were really beautiful. I didn't stop long enough to really examine it. This begonia was huge. And then there's like a mixed pot of Triostar Stramanthes. I love the colors of that plant. I've owned it a couple times and killed it a couple times, but it's such a beautiful plant. This is a plant that I grow outside. It's so beautiful. It was $3.95 each. It's called Bridal Veil, and it is a Tradescanthia, or at least I believe it's in the Tradescanthia family, and it has these beautiful little white flowers. It's so easy to propagate. Is this a copper spoon? I think so. Or is it the bear paws? I'm not sure. Just so fuzzy. Here's all the philodendrons. A nice healthy supply. Oh, that's a nice leaf. And here's the silver swords. They always have these huge silver swords. But I've tried and failed with silver swords so many times that I haven't gotten another one. Here's a Discidia blooming. So cute. And then this is like a hanging arrangement. It had like a mixed pot of a lot of different plants, and it had a lipstick plant that was blooming. I haven't seen lipstick plants blooming at a nursery. It was a cutting, and when I lifted up the lipstick plant to look at the flowers, I pulled it out. So bear with me while I put it back in the pot. I was not pulling that hard, so I assume that it wasn't rooted very well yet. Okay, I gotta go back and check out these Hoyas. But let's check out the ferns first. They had a lot of different types of ferns. Here's a staghorn. And look there's so many different types of ferns here. just kind of backtracking because I need to go check out these Huschkilianas. So they had pink flower, the ones with the pink flowers, and they had the one with the yellow flowers. And so I was like, I'm going to inspect these because I'm going to take one. I had a Huschkiliana, green Huschkiliana. I think it was the yellow flowers. Never bloomed for me. They were cuttings. And I think I lost that plant. It was really small. I lost it this last year. I finally just tossed it. So I feel like getting a big pot. If you can find a big pot of Hoya, especially if it's already kind of established like this, and you know that you like the plant, because I loved the leaves on the green version of the Huschkiliana. I know that I'm going to be happy with this selection, but they did have, I think they had about maybe 10 hanging pots, so there was a lot for me to look through to see which one I wanted to take home with me. And then this is the Haworthia Cooperii. It was $8.95. This is one that I've been on the lookout for too. I hadn't seen them in person. And look at this. Okay, this is my pick. I got the pink flowers. It had 2 peduncles that were fully open and tons of peduncles that will be opening over the next month probably. And then this Haworthia, I love the leaves. It's so beautiful. So that's what I got from the Plant House. Next though, I want to take you to the Home Depot. I have not been to this location in probably a year. And since it was on my route on the way home, I wanted to stop. I did find that they had a lot of the same plants. I also found some plants that were really struggling and sad looking, but I did run across a plant that I was hoping to see again, and I can't wait to show that to you. This was the hanging basket selection. There were no large pots of Hoyas, lots of terrariums, and this is it. The Schmismotoglotis wallichii, Art Deco Rivera. I love the leaves because the leaves are so beautiful. They have these ruffled edges, almost like torn paper, that's how I would describe it. And the watercolor silver green blotches. It's just stunning. I love the leaves on this plant so much. It's $29.98. I don't have a place for this large plant, but I saw something I wanted to compare it to, and I want to show y'all. The other Art Deco Schmismotoglotis wallichii. I'm probably not saying that right. It's called the Art Deco Gothic, and so I want to just show y'all what that looks like. It also has the silver green blotches, but they're more linear. It doesn't have the same ruffled edges like the Rivera, so I just feel like it's not extra like the Rivera, Art Deco Rivera. So I'm not going to say like I would take this home. I don't feel like it's worth the $29.98, but it's still beautiful. I like the other one better. The Mythic Blackout Alocasia, I haven't seen this one in a few months either, and I love the black stems of that Alocasia. And this is the Timanthe, what was that one? Finding Neverland. These plants weren't that great. They were really sad. I kind of feel bad just showing y'all these plants. I do like this mixed pot of Dracaena with the pothos, $39.98. And then they had the large palms on sale. I think they were half off. And then I saw a Pining for You sign. The Alocasia Pining for You. That's one plant that I really like. Alocasia I really liked. And it's a goner. Yeah, there's nothing there. It's gone. was that, yeah. There was some sad looking plants. Yeah. Anyway, see, not all of my Home Depots are really nice, but I think it's also, it looks like maybe they had some pest damage probably. I found another trial collection plant that I hadn't seen in a while. This is the Peperomia macaroon, orange macaroon, I think, orange macaroon. And yeah, they look really sad. I imagine they're just been overwatered or something. Ooh, yeah, definitely overwatered. I'm gonna pour out that water, see if it can help that. Tiny Hoya, Variegated Bertonier. So this is about all that I saw at this Home Depot. I was excited to see the Schmismotoglotis, wallichii, see the two different versions. And yeah, that is probably about it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Enjoy all the planty things, y'all. Have a great day. Bye.